I used to think that my camera tripod was just always uneven because many of my shots are slanted, but now I think it's legitimately my floor. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I am Julian Greystoke. Welcome back to my darkened living room. We are here to do another tag. Look, I see you. I heard you. You told me you were sick of tags. Best I can do is less tags, because they're not going away completely. I hope you can find it in your heart of hearts to forgive me for doing another tag. This tag is by year of the author. They will be linked in the doobly-doo. And it is the Wattpad Author Tag. Some of you may be aware that I have several of my works available on Wattpad, from short stories to novellas and novelettes to books that I just have no intention of publishing, either traditionally or self-publishing, to books that I will be publishing, but you get to read the first draft. I have a lot of options over there on my Wattpad if you're interested. So I figured, why not do a tag about it? The first thing to do is introduce yourself as a Wattpad author. Name, genre of books you've written, anything else. Hi, I'm Julian Greystoke. I'm Julian Greystoke everywhere, including on Wattpad. Genres are all over the place. I've got some fantasy, I've got some sci-fi, I've got some short stories, I've got some novelettes. There's just all kinds of stuff over there, so just go check it out. There's some zombie stuff. It's good times. Question 2, when did you start writing on Wattpad? I honestly don't know. I suppose I could go look at my Wattpad and see when I posted my first story, but that sounds like work. I think it's been like a couple of years. Question 3, tell us about your writing style and the POV of your choice. Okay, my style is what I would classify as accessible, readable. I tend a little bit towards floweriness, but not too much. As far as POV goes, I prefer third person limited. I do sometimes have multiple POVs. Usually it's just a single POV book. Question 4, how do you handle constructive criticism? I think I handle it pretty well. I tend to not respond because I feel that responding to criticism often leads to excuse making, so I try to only respond if I want a clarification, or very rarely if the person is just completely off base, I might respond with something snarky, but that's very rare. Now, I don't personally look to Wattpad as a place to get my best critique. I tend to rely much more on beta readers and critique workshops and that kind of thing for my constructive criticism, but I am open to it on Wattpad. I don't discourage it, I don't encourage it, it just is. Question 5, do you make your own covers? Sometimes, other times I use free images from the internet. I'm very lazy about my covers on Wattpad. I'm not one of those people who puts a lot of effort into Wattpad covers. Question 7, what are your goals for being on Wattpad? Views, comments, votes? Views, really, I am very motivated by the thought that someone could be reading my work. What I've really found is helpful to me recently is publishing a first draft serially lets me feel like people are reading it, and that keeps me excited to keep writing it, especially if people actually are reading it and I get a few comments. Like 1 or 2 encouraging comments can drive me with a laser focus. I guess I'm just such a ham that I like to know that even though I'm writing for myself, that there are other people like me out there who are enjoying my work as I write it and are looking forward to the next chapter. Question 8, have you planned your next writing project? Yes, and I am stockpiling a few chapters ahead of time before I put the first one up on Wattpad. As we will talk about in just a minute with, I think, the next question, I like to make sure that I can keep things flowing nicely. The next project I'm going to be working on is Adventurer Mage Book 3. I have books 1 and 2 up there in their rough draft form. Book 1 is actually in the beta process right now in hopes of being actually properly published, maybe even later this year, so that's exciting, but right now you can read books 1 and 2 and you will at least be able to read some of book 3 before I have to take everything down for publication of book 1. Question 9 though, it pertains to this question. It is, do you set a posting schedule or post whenever you have the time? I am a schedule setter. I like to post every Wednesday, which is why I like to have a little stockpile of chapters so that I can make sure to get one out every Wednesday. Much like with my YouTube videos, I'm kind of obsessive about making sure that people can expect some kind of schedule from me, and also it really helps motivate me. If I know that I have to have the next chapter out, it really makes sure that I stick to my writing schedule and keep plowing along on my story. And finally, question 10, why should people join Wattpad? Because you want to. It's a great place to just get your story out there and maybe pick up a few readers. I'm not gonna say that I found it to be great for critique or even that it has gotten me a lot of reads, although one of my books, Second Floor, is weirdly popular there. Like, I'm not talking about like it's gone viral or anything, but like everything else is nothing compared to the views and votes that I get on Second Floor. I don't understand, but whatever, I'll take it. So I wouldn't say join because you want to get like a huge following, but if you want to put your words out there in a pretty low stakes environment, this is a place to do it. Are there other places you could do it? Sure. But Wattpad works fine. I know some people will disparage it and be like, it's all smut, it's all fan fiction, but like, Wattpad is what you make it. If you don't want to post those kind of things, then don't post those kind of things. No one's forcing you to. I think one of the reasons that people like Second Floor so much is because it's so different from everything else that's on Wattpad. Don't be intimidated if you're not writing the normal Wattpad work. But that was the tag, pretty short and sweet. You see, it's really not so bad. We made it through this tag. I promise we will be doing other types of videos around here as well, not just tags. I'm just gonna do one every now and then. It's okay. Thank you, those of you who watched this, and you can find lots of other videos, including more tags if you want, here on this channel, but there's tons of other stuff. Book reviews, we talk about books, we talk about writing, we're all over the place, so definitely wander the channel to your heart's content and find more things that you like. And of course, feel free to wander over to my Wattpad and see what I've got going on over there. Links in the doobly-doo along with links to the rest of my social media. Now's your chance to read an early version of Adventurer Mage and Adventurer Mage 2 before they have to be taken down. Anyway, have yourselves a great day, night, whatever you're experiencing, and I will see all of you again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye!
I have friends, I definitely have friends. Friends, friendly friends, time to meet my friends.
SV, Celia, Taya, Alyssa, Rita, Deborah, Afra, Melissa, AC, Swamp Goblin Waifu, Ashley, Sophia, Merween, Kit, Hidden Glade, Light Julie, Belle, Patrick, and Sophie, Ray, Shelby, Zaire, Jesper, Rennie, Scribbling Cat, Savvy, Jenny, Amanda, Lisa, and Sarah. Thanks for being my friends. I just made something unexpected, something sharp, something new. It's not symmetrical or perfect, but it's beautiful, and it's mine. What else can I do?